Welcome back, y'all. Uh, I had this on my mind for about a couple of weeks. You know, my homie, brother Landry. He keep in touch with me. That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? We trying to plan different business moves together and whatnot, and he tells me about what's going on in his life, and it's like, ain't no way that you just encountering these types of people by random. But it all boils down to the women that he's dating, you know. Now, he took a trip down to Illinois, you know, down there and took her out, splurged on her, whatever. And this ain't no like, oh, he went off and tricked on her, some shit like that. No. He known this woman. They've been, intimate for quite some time. About like a year, 2 years maybe. I might be getting that wrong, but it was well over a year. So they've been smashing, doing whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? Going out, doing this, hanging out, actually getting to know each other and shit. So on his mind, and what's on every man's mind about a female when you dealing with her for quite some time, you're gonna be like, okay, well, let me step it up and see how she takes this. So he decides to take her out of town. And, the whole time that they were there, it was a bunch of you know, she wasn't cooperating basically. Now here this man is courting you, taking you out of town, taking you on dates, taking you shopping and all this shit. This man done spent 1,500 on this bitch to go out of town where just to see where her head at. You know what I'm saying? Picking her brain because you've been dealing with her for some time. Okay, well let's see if this can actually go somewhere when I start stepping it up for you. And that's the thing that we need to remember, folks. Like, don't come out gate swinging, giving a bitch everything you got. Oh yeah, I'm gonna splurge on you. She ain't earned it yet. You know, she got to work for that shit. You have to work for that. You got to work your way up to that. And if that's your main goal, to just get tricked off on, well, you might as well go ahead and sell that shit. Real shit. Back to the story though. Long story short, you know, it was a bunch of miscooperation from her end. And all he trying to do is just play it cool and court the lady. So here this man is out of 1,500, taking a chance on a bitch, thinking that she was gonna be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, let me see if I can step it up with her. And you go, and I mean that goes to show the appreciation that a lot of females have. It's like they expect you to do a lot for them and don't give you shit in return but lip. That's the disconnect. It's messed up, but not all women are like that. And the beautiful thing about this story is that he took from it. He was like, well, you know what? It's like, I took a chance. I saw what it was. It ain't what it was cracked up to be, so I'm just going to have to let her go. And that's cool. You got to learn the lessons while it's cheap. Like he was saying, like, hey, it's better I go ahead and spend 1,500 to see how she really is than to spend like 18 years spending X amount of dollars having a kid with her. You know what I'm saying? End up on some child support or some shit like that. Get out while it's cheap, folks. That's the lesson here, folks. That is definitely the lesson. While that shit is cheap, folks, get out of that shit. Because there's way too much of that with the modern women now. It's too much focused on how much money you got, not even your mentality. Do you have a lot of money? Where's your mind at, though? I mean, I guess people, really don't care about that shit no more. I guess that's a lost art. That's a lost, you know, that's just a lost fucking. I don't know what word to use, but it's just a lost cause. And it was crazy. He was telling me another story about a recent event that just happened like a couple of days ago. Now here he is dealing with some Asian bitch. This goes to show right here that it doesn't matter what the fuck your genetic background is, what your ethnicity is. This shit go across the board for just American women in general, based off of the media, the food, and everything else that's going on. They got these motherfuckers brainwashed. Now here this woman is, like, just chilling with him or whatever. They get it in or whatever, you know. She get to calling him the next day, hopping on dummy, talking about some, oh, I told you not to do this, that, and the third, and I'm gonna report you. And it's like, well, this nigga was over your crib all night. Y'all smashed, y'all went go get food and everything. You ain't said shit about it. You was cool then. All of a sudden, here come the morning, he leave, and now you on some other shit. Now, what's the problem with you? You know what I'm saying? What's with the flip flop? Now all of a sudden you talking about filing a report on this man, and y'all was out doing this shit willingly. Y'all both agreed to this. It wasn't no rape. Wasn't no robbery. It was an even exchange, right? So this bitch want to start playing victim, talking about what she finna do or whatever, which makes no fucking sense. Like, nah, chill out, fam. And then, side note, he was telling me that she was saying something about one of her friends had ended up going to a party or whatever and met a couple, and they had a few drinks or whatever, and they took advantage of her friend, and they ended up, you know, graping her or whatever. So, and the crazy part about this whole thing is the bitch, old girl that was telling the story, which was with with the homie, she laughing at the shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So he told me he got her on her ass about that, and he was like, well, what's funny about that? She was trying to express herself, talking about, oh no, it's not that. It's just, you know, I was nervous, so I just started laughing. I'm like, nah, you don't just nervously laugh at no shit like that, folks. Ain't nothing to nervously laugh about. You laughing at that, and then the next day you trying to talk about putting the case or trying to pursue the homie because he didn't basically did something y'all both agreed to. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? It's a bunch of crazies. And then it's like, you get it too. It's like, it's not, well, are you attracting them people type of situation? But it's like, you can't really put it on that, bro, because this is the thing. You've been knowing these people, these women that you've been dealing with for about like a couple of years at least. So you know how they move or whatever, and you know how they think. So it's like you take a chance on that. It's like, once they give you that green light, which is that red flag, just walk away from that shit. It ain't worth your time or your energy. But it's also a lesson learned, you know what I'm saying? That's the best way to grow is through lessons, you know what I'm saying? You can hear it all day, but until you actually go through that shit firsthand and you gotta know how to handle that shit and then you handle it well, that's your blessing, bro. Like, for real, just keep it moving from there. But I wanna pull the energy on these hoes in the Midwest because this shit is crazy. Ain't no fucking way they doing my boy like that. Let's pull the energy real quick. Hold up, fam. Hold the fuck up. Got the little modern day, y'all know what the fuck this is. To y'all that do tarot and shit, y'all know. But what the fuck is the current energy of these hoes in the Midwest? What the fuck is going on with them? Universe, I need to know. Give me a card. Give me a 3-card spread. Let me know where these hoes heads at, because this ain't making no sense to me, bro. This ain't making no sense to me. Where y'all hoes heads at, bro? Universe, give me 3 cards. I'm gonna pull off the top of the deck and King of Swords. So they want to be able to communicate. I'm guessing based off of this, it's basically communication. Now, if it was the Queen of Swords, it would have been like, okay, harsh communication. King of Swords is more of a balanced type of energy or whatever. So they want to have a balanced conversation, but based off of this, hold up, I got to clarify this because this is not making no sense. If that's the current energy of all y'all in the Midwest wanting to talk, just talk. Okay, well, let's clarify what y'all want to talk about. Let's see that. Give me a spread. Give me a card. Ooh. World. Huh. So you want to end it, bitch? Like, what you talking about? Or maybe I'm reading these cards wrong, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't know too much. I know like the characteristics and the traits of most of these cards. Now I could be wrong. I need y'all to decipher this for me. Whoever watched this video, please decipher this for me. The current energy of these hoes in the Midwest. What in the hell is wrong with y'all? One more card. Okay, now that's clarification. Two of Swords, nigga. Deciding which way to go with it. You know what I'm saying? What to actually say. Is you gonna say something positive or negative? And at the bottom we got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay. So what this is basically telling me is y'all want to communicate, you know what I'm saying, to end a certain cycle that you in, but you don't know how to go about communicating this to us men, which is crazy. Now you got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck here. That means you just got to take a chance on actually speaking up and saying what it is instead of playing those games, man. Just be honest. Just open up and talk. This is the three cards we had. Right here. King of Swords, the World, and the Two of Swords. Y'all need to make y'all minds up, fam. Get out your thoughts, man. Miss. Get out your head. Just communicate. We listening. We trying to, you know what I'm saying? We trying to cooperate, trying to make things better for you. Just talk. That's all you got to do. But, shit. That's pretty much it, man. I just wanted to hop on here just to follow up with that story that I was doing last week. And if y'all didn't, go check out that video. And, yeah, man. We don't want to give up on y'all, folks. That's the thing. But like, we really need y'all to start cooperating with us, understanding us, and stop being so batty, so combative, and so anti-cooperative. That's all we ask for. When we talk about submission, we're not talking about you can't say nothing, you ain't got no input or nothing like that. No. That's your trauma speaking. I need you to heal from that before you can try to step in and call yourself relationship material. But until next time, y'all take care. Love.